Welcome to Culture Shock Live, man. I'm Vinny Vegas. What is going on, people? What up? Sorry, we're starting a little late. When nature calls. Yeah. Dinner was good, but man, I'll end it right there. It was, oh God. CJ, you know, yeah, it's her smoke session time. Sorry about this. Sorry to interrupt. What up, Richard Simpson? The king of bling is here. What's going on, man? How are you? John Bedoy, how are you, man? Guys, check out John Bedoy's YouTube channel. His videos are dope as hell. They're really good. His review videos, they're clean. I love how he edits, man. He's so smooth, bro. Bonkers, how are you? Panetta, ready to pound the meat, as always, man. Ethan, how are you? Mike, how are you? And Michael. Time to pound some meat. What's up, Mark? I love the pounding the meat references. Nico, what's good, man? Tyler. Vinny, another brother Vinny. My twin is here. My sister is here. Anna, how are you? Miss you, girl. Mike Patullo, what's up, man? Hey, yo, Greg. What is up, everyone? What up, Jamie? Jack Soaps is here. What up, Jack Soaps? We got a message from Jack Soaps tonight. It's going to be cool. Kyle. Dude, everyone, thank you so much for the engagement. This is awesome. We got a jam-packed show tonight. We got a lot to talk about. We tried to do the little thumbnail with some, hints, and somebody already got it. Yeah, 100%. No, that's 20 minutes late. 20 minutes late. And the guest connection is off. So we're almost there. We're getting there. But No. We have somebody figured. I think it was Mitchell Thomas already figured out one of the topics. Not that it's difficult to do, but he already figured it out. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring on the co-host because once again, this show is jam-packed. We got to get it done within an hour, hopefully. Ethan Thompson is here. Ladies and gentlemen, Ethan Thompson.
What is good in the neighborhood?
What is good, baby? Check your mic. You sound a little weird. Check it for me.
What is good in the neighborhood, bro?
What's up, baby?
What is good? Just chilling, man.
Make sure your mic's coming through your actual mic. It sounds like, I don't know. I'm going to bring you back.
All right.
I'm going to bring you back. Let's switch it up to Joey V. Joey V, look at that shirt. That $87 shirt.
I had to rep the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
That's so true. But he did fix it. He did fix it. I've been seeing this on people's streams.
Don't know.
FYI.
I want to say this to Panetta. Panetta, you think last night was bad? There could be more pictures coming your way.
Ooh, screw you, Ethan. All right, let's try it again. Ethan Thompson, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
There it is.
There we go.
Damn StreamYard changed the settings on me and converted it to my my
like
AirPods.
Prince for a second. I was like,
dude,
oh, shit,
I know. I was
copying.
Well,
Bam,
we're trying to be like Bam. So hold on, let me shut off my camera real quick. It's feed time. We got to do it the whole way.
Carmine's internet will be fixed.
Right?
Hold on, I got Moose here. I got Moose here, the little
there he
video
is.
head.
Oh
little
God.
mini Moose.
And we have a surprise guest tonight. He's actually a guest at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you my baby daddy, Jay Cross, our guest of the evening.
Why am I a guest?
Dude,
Why am I a guest?
You've been in the scaffolds. You've been in the rafters.
I've been watching, and I'm watching tonight too.
And you have a show coming up next week, don't you?
I do. We do.
We
have a show.
Get the strap.
Oh, it's I have a lot of things I need to say.
Oh yeah, you do.
¿Por qué?
You're gonna be able to say them this time. You're gonna be able to talk.
I have a lot of things to say, to not just a few people, but to the entire hobby.
All right.
So
the community, we call it the community.
The community, yeah, because I hate that fucking word.
I know, yeah.
Hobby. The biggest group in the hobby.
No.
Like I just hate that. Like,
don't you know I got the best page in the hobby, boy?
So it's really you have to take a step back, right? That's what I've been doing. I take a step back, because when I was like, what, satisfaction, redeemed, you were the one that was right and we're telling the truth the whole time. Then I had to take a step back.
Yeah, you had to wait, right? Inshallah.
I'm still, inshallah, bro. I'm still.
You have to wait.
Still,
well, but hold on. But
Never gonna happen.
This is a bad expression given the current situation of some people. But sometimes arguing in this hobby is like beating a dead horse. It's
no. I think I think there is a fundamental difference between certain people in this hobby of people who actually want to have a factual conversation about wrestling belts and about quality and how to get a belt. But then you have people who I feel like this becomes Gabriel Iglesias. Yes,
I know how.
This becomes their entire life.
Oh, wait.
That's true.
Their entire life.
But Jay, you gotta save this. You gotta save this.
It just, I do. Take me off fucking screen. I do have to. I got
get the strap next week. It's on Friday.
Uncensored.
Yeah.
Uncensored. We're taking back Friday. Just forget the strap, because there will be another show on Fridays. Something about laundered sheets.
Oh, I'm working on a thumbnail for their new thing. It'll drop tonight. I'll send it to Carmine. Carmine can post it in their chat. We'll put it up, but it's perfect. Mike Holinchek,
Stephen Fink, what is good, brother?
Carmine, I go live 17 times a week. Sabia, it's those people. So we got you.
He's a fluffy man.
I got you, bro.
But we got to start this show. We got a lot to go over. First and foremost, I want to start with this AEW replica coming out. As you all know, Dan was live last night. Congratulations to Dan for having a live. I would like to. And it only had one hiccup. So he didn't do too bad. But I want to show you guys something. Okay, this is the replica. Now, of course, I ordered it.
Inshallah, bro. Inshallah.
All right, I ordered it. Jones ordered it.
I slept on it.
Gorgeous. What up, Franklin? How are you, man? But this thing is beautiful, man. I mean, the way they crafted it. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the UFC V3. As far as quality goes, the quality of the plates and the stones. Now, I got to get it in hand, of course, but from what I've seen, this thing looks gorgeous. I'm excited for it.
I'm staring at my V3 right now.
That V3, boy. I've posted pictures of my V3, and I must say that's still the best replica of all time.
And something to break Richard Simpson's heart, Dan proclaims it doesn't need a restoning.
Richard Simpson, you don't need to restone this one, all right? You're free of restoning this.
Are we missing somebody? We're missing one more person.
Does he want to come on? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs. It's all up to Jones. He controls it. Do you want to come on? Do you want to flex that you bought this belt?
Hey, flex it, Boo Bear.
Ladies and gentlemen,
come on, chocolate.
The one and only. Here he is, Keith Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, Keith Lee.
He looks like a midnight snack of a Rolo I would eat.
He just wants to come on to flex that he got the belt.
It's not even about flexing.
So did everyone get the email? Did everyone get this? Not a shipping email, just saying that it's shipping soon.
Yeah.
I got an email and I didn't even order the belt.
So I didn't order the belt, and that was my fault. But all these kind people watching, the minute it goes on Shop AEW, send me a DM. Let me know it's up there. I want to grab it.
Stephen Fink got something, and he got that 50th anniversary IWGP V4, man.
Oh, I know.
That's a
That's a lot of yen, bro.
And
That's a lot of yen.
I did one of my friends, Kevin Veer, he's a friend of mine on Facebook. I sold him one of my figs. He sold a few of his belts so that he could buy that IWGP V4. I don't know how many exactly, but he literally was like, I need it, I want it. I gotta sell these together.
Do you guys think it's worth the investment? Honestly, do you think think it's worth the $2,200?
Yes.
Because what's the original one going for now on eBay, Jay? Like what's the value at for the
V4?
original? Yes.
$5,000 I've seen it, $6,000.
Oh, $5,000?
That's like a ring used belt.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's that
It's
That
rare.
belt is where. Ask Dan. Dan will tell you that.
Well,
that
Dan
belt,
were to sell it'd be $8,000, but that's crazy.
I
Yeah.
held
No,
it.
yeah,
See,
that would be,
I've
but-
held the belt. It's above the UFC belt
Listen to
Wow.
the minority. Yeah.
because it's
Listen to
damn
the
near leather.
I'm not talking to you for a week.
Wow. So you guys think it's so basically when you buy this belt, it's definitely an investment.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's something that you have to hold on to for a bit. When did the original IWGP V4 come out? The
I don't
replica.
even know first
don't know.
run.
Anyone know in chat
It just
when the
popped
year
up.
that it came out? The original? Wasn't it like 3 years ago or something like that?
Maybe before
3 or
that.
4. or something
Mafuz
like
probably
that.
has 4 of these things.
They
Yeah,
actually
there's-
have they released the V1 too. I saw a few guys have gotten
And
them
the V1
actually the
looks
official
good.
V1.
I
Well,
was
I
just
saw
gonna
Paul
ask.
Paul
that.
Martin's video said that what's the other one that they sell? The
Yeah, I see,
Yeah,
right,
Continental.
Jones?
He
Yeah,
said
Jones
that
hit me
one's
up.
not worth it.
Jones hit me up at 3 a.m. saying he was gonna sell all his shit to go get one. I think he was gonna put up his kid for auction too. So I'm like, it's not that serious, bro.
I thought
Speaking
about
of
it for a second.
Speaking of AEWs, now, as you all know, I ordered my AEW 2 years ago. Going on 2 years.
Way to flex.
No, that's really not a flex. I mean, I've been
Oh,
waiting.
coming from the guy with his winged eagles from
Listen.
CS.
I've
Hey.
been waiting for my AEW from Classic Shields as long as the company AEW has been in existence. Okay. I got an update. Ladies and gentlemen, I got an update. I did.
You'll get the belt when Orange Cassidy becomes champ.
I did. It's in final snaps. Okay. It was in final leather, but I am going to flex it. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. This is the actual leather here. As you can see, final snaps. Got the stamping. My God.
So that's mine, right?
Yeah. I mean, this is Ethan's. Mafuz, stop blowing me up. I see you. There it is.
Wow.
Just, you know what, man? You could talk shit on Classic Shields all day for their wait times and all that shit. But let me tell you something. When you get this, when you see something like this, look at the globe. I mean, I can literally swim in the ocean on that globe.
Fucking cannonball, bro.
My God. It's incredible.
That's really nice, man. That's gonna be
That's
worth
perfect.
the wait.
It's perfect.
It's,
So
it's-
are you selling it to Ethan or Mafuz?
listen, man, I'm gonna
Mafuz ain't getting shit, bro.
Mafuz probably has 3 of these
Well,
already.
I mean, Vinny.
Vultures.
Hold on, I got a good idea.
Now hold on. This bothers me, Joey. This
Yeah.
bothers me.
The bolts. Yeah, they
Yeah,
need to be
This
smaller screws.
really fucking bothers me. All right.
What's with
You
the
should sell
vultures?
to me right now for that. I'll
Maybe
send
I-
you the money right now.
No.
On
I
air.
got an idea. Since Ethan undercut you to buy that,
Shut
belt
your
from
mouth,
Mafuz,
Joey.
I think you can undercut Ethan and sell it to Mafuz.
That's actually fair.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
This
not
is the-
fair.
This is the exact description. Crispy.
Okay, let's not.
Hey, Panetta, don't
There's-
talk.
there's
Hey, hold
final
on,
snap.
no. Panetta, don't talk up the belt or you'll be getting DMs pictures for the rest
And
of your
there it
life.
is. There's the full belt. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait till next year to get this thing.
Next year. That's a
Hey,
beautiful
Jack
belt.
Soaps, I want to say this. I ordered some soaps from your site, so
Oh,
go
shit.
easy on me.
Look at
Right?
that.
Hey, I'm ordering some bath bombs for the wife tonight. Just saying, stay tuned. You know how we roll.
Yeah, we got something to talk about here. I mean, my God, I can't wait for this thing. I'm probably going to get my replica before I get this.
Indeed.
But here's the thing. Listen, I was going to say this, and I want to save a lot of this conversation for Get the Strap, but I just want to say one thing, right? When it comes to replicas and unofficials, I will gladly buy the replica if it's exactly what I want. Like that AEW replica, it's an exact replica of the belt. It's by the company.
It was
of course, I'll
ring-used.
support them.
It was,
It was
ring
ring
used.
used, but I mean, of course, I'll support the company. I'll get it re-leathered and stuff. It doesn't have to have re-leathered, you know.
As soon
But
as you get it
two
re-leathered,
years
it's
ago,
ring
2 years ago,
Yeah,
2 years ago, you didn't have the foresight to think that they were going to come out with the replica.
yeah. So it's like, but I don't buy it just to sell it. Like I buy it just for my. I want the one that I see. I want the actual one.
Listen, man, I have to say this. I have to.
Go ahead, Pop.
I know we're gonna save a lot of the stuff for Get the Strap,
100.
but please, I am imploring you.
What up,
when
Steven?
I see, and I don't care what you do with your money. Okay, I
Stop
do it.
putting spinners.
Not just that. That's not what I'm going to address today because that's standard.
That's for next week.
I saw someone boot a United Kingdom championship that is currently like $220.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to.
And like this thin, and like I just, this is why we do the shows that we do. No one here on this screen makes money off of doing these shows. I mean, we don't sell belts. We don't do none of that. And it hurts me to look at so and go, you are so misguided. Please, whether it be UK titles, the NXTs, the fucking WWE championship, the fucking spinner. Why are y'all booting spinners?
Any current title
that are all these fucking belts.
Any current title.
I don't understand.
Don't boot it.
That.
What about the US spinner?
That shit fire, bro.
They got it back in the shop.
Go to the shop.
That shit fire. That shit fire.
See,
it's beside me why and then they go, oh, I want it with real leather. It's not fucking real leather, you idiot. It sticks out like this. It's not floppy leather. Stop it. You can get that belt for $220. Send it to someone. Send it to Ethan's guy. Ethan has like 30 people that he's always talking to about doing a real leather. And literally you'll have a freaking night. Stop doing this shit. I can't be nice about this shit.
Shout out to Austin Watkins.
There are
Because
just
you
certain
tell me-
belts. There are certain belts, Jay, that you don't really have to.
No.
The replicas are that good.
Well, yes and no. The
Don't.
AEW replicas, okay, the WWE replicas are good, but they're not good for TV.
They need to be
Put a
restoned.
WWE replica on TV, it's not going to look good. The AEW replica is what Kenny Omega was using,
Well,
and that's shot.
because here's the problem, Joey. The WWE replica on TV or the WWE official belt on TV doesn't look good either way.
That's
All
true.
those belts are dog shit.
The
But,
best,
you know what?
the last great belt that WWE had was the Undisputed.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, I see my man Fink, and I see my man Fink commenting. Good conversation today, Fink. You know, good guy right there.
The another one that I see, like I understand the Winged Eagles, I understand, the Intercontinentals because you want that WWF logo. And guys, listen, I understand where Dan's coming from as far as the artists need to be paid and all that, but you just can't get them. You can't call one of them and say, I want to order this. You can't do it. So guess what? If I want the belt and someone's making the belt, I'm going to buy it. And it's for me. It's for my shelf. I'm not buying a bunch to sell them and make money on them. No, that's not my thing. But if I want something the way I want it and it's not available, then I'm going to have to do it myself.
See,
Ethan, you don't want to compare it to. I don't know if it's the same. I was thinking about this today. You know how people make custom figures of different WWE and F wrestlers? Like they take a figure and they customize it to look like another wrestler, and then they sell them. Oh, I like this custom. It looks like this
That's
guy,
a
that
fucking
guy.
art, by the way.
And that is an art. It's the same thing. I think you're buying a product of a figure that's not available. You want that figure. Same thing. You're buying a belt that you want. It's not available. You buy it.
Piggybacking off what you're saying is I totally 100% agree with you, because the problem with, I understand Dan's issues, and I don't think he does not have an issue. I know, I understand it. I get it. But like, I got two big eagles behind me. Block logo and gold scratch. I can't get that.
Mm-mm.
And I don't want to have to give an American maker a reach around for 6 months to try to get on his good side to get me to make him a WWF logo on the kayfabe. It's just not worth it to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? It's okay. To the people who love to collect, like I must say, Rob Staniloff, his replica collection is insane. But I mean, his is an investment.
Yeah.
That's a collector right there. That's one who searches for those original figs, and He doesn't care about the plate size. He doesn't care about the real. He wants the official item that is worth money, that is hard to get. He searches for that stuff, and he has a beautiful, beautiful collection. Like my winged eagle, it's extra flocked. It's kind of customized in a way. I just wanted it the way I wanted it, but I want that WWF logo. I don't like the Legends logo. That's just me. When I see it, it doesn't take me back. It doesn't make it nostalgic for me, but that's just me.
So here's my thing. If it's the WWF logos that you can't get no more on the shop without the WWF logo, then go get that. If it's today's titles, go to the shop. I don't care if a lower maker I've never heard of before can make it good. I don't care. He sucks and he's shitty.
Can I say, Jones, you, and here's another thing I just want to mention, because we have had Mr. Michael Jones. You know what Jones does? Jones orders belts and doesn't tell us he ordered belts.
Fucking
And then
sneaky,
it gets
bro.
there, and he just sends us these random pictures. I'm like, who the fuck did you? I said, whose pictures are those? Oh, that's mine. So the WCW world, do you think that's a belt that you will need to boot? The new one that you got, the 91 and 94.
Only thing I would say with that is it needs to be re-leathered. But the plates are very good. Like,
Yeah, the belt tip I don't like.
Joey's
you can get a little piece and add it on there.
I don't care.
What's
I
wrong,
would've
Joey?
bought it-
What's wrong with the belt tip?
It's stamped. It's not
engraved.
relief plate.
Yeah, it's not relief.
It's not
Ah.
100%
So-
accurate, but it's better than what it used to be. The figs just had a plain.
I didn't know that.
I
I'm
would've-
happy with my Nawaz. My Nawaz looks perfect.
I would have bought a shop one, but I have a Classic Shields coming, so obviously I'm gonna go ahead and just
I'm buying the shop.
just
Here's
stay
the
there.
thing. Here's a like I don't know you guys. I
It
know
is.
Ethan does. Ethan like sleeps with his belts and shit. Once I get a belt,
Crystal
I pop
wears
it
them a
in there
lot
and
though
that's it.
too.
You know,
The shop is getting a lot better, man. They
They are.
really are. They're listening to their audience. They're listening to the people. They're listening to the belt community, and they're stepping up their game.
If
The
they
dual-
listen, they need to drop that 3D big gold.
the
just
dual
saying.
Did Winged Eagle and the WCW 91 and 94. Correct me if I am wrong, Jones. They have the cover in the back. They cover the screws.
Mm-hmm.
back.
Back.
They're getting there.
So they're getting there.
They're
And you know what
getting
it
there.
also has? It has the old school WCW logo back. Where when I got my Figs US 3-plater, it has the new WCW, the red one with
The Alliance Edition.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, before we move on, I do want to say my ass is looking at that Fandu NWA Dome Globe. Listen,
If I didn't have my
Listen.
Rizwan,
listen. That thing is beautiful, bro. Now, I would probably get it. I would get it on their cheap leather and have it
Oh.
re-leathered probably by Stokes.
Stokes is the
Stokes-
only person to get it re-leathered.
Stokes lacing is fucking insane, man. Shout out to Stokes.
That belt looks like a license plate. That belt is ugly.
I
No,
might
sir.
have
Yeah, Joe.
Yes, it
Come
is.
on. We're
I
live.
might have
Dog shit.
Stokes on the show. Chat, should we have Stokes on the show? Stokes Leather, should we have him on? in the
Hell yeah, we
future?
should. We need to have him on. No,
Let me
for
know,
sure.
bro, because I remember we had a re-leathered show, and that was really phenomenal. We talked to a couple re-leatherers, and we said in the future we would like to have a part 2 and have some more re-leatherers on here to talk about their craft. I would love to have Stokes, maybe Paul Martin.
Did we have
Yeah,
Austin
Paul
Watkins on last time?
We
Oh,
did
here
not,
we
no.
go. Austin Watkins.
We should have, honestly, we
Yo,
should get
hey.
Stokes,
Man in the Fog
Yeah.
is legit.
Paul Martin, bro. Man of the Fog. All right, we'll talk. We
Panetta,
should
your
have a-
Figs Dome Globe, is that a hybrid?
We should have a re-leathering show. All right.
So the
Next
Dome Globe. Oh,
Jones got
How much is that Dome Globe? Was it 600?
529. Yeah.
529. I mean, that's not
Free
bad,
shipping.
man. It's beautiful.
Yo,
Free
Fandu
shipping
ships
all
hella
over.
fast too.
I'm getting
I
over
love
it.
Fandu. Love Fandu.
Order it
I
today,
want their
probably
Lux.
get it by Monday.
I want their Lux Big Gold.
That thing's gorgeous too. We're going to mention that later on in the show when we move on.
I'm on the fence with that.
So here's what we're going to do. As you can see from our thumbnail, we talked about, we posted some pictures, and I think, like I said, Mitchell Thomas kind of got it. We were talking the other night, and we were talking about some of the worst. Some of the worst entrance themes in wrestling history. If you really sit back and think about it, what do we remember a lot of the wrestlers for? A lot of them were their entrance themes. Like
glamorization.
glass breaking is, see, you were the first to say it, is synonymous with Stone Cold Steve Austin, right?
Warrior.
I mean, there, Hulk Hogan.
The Bret Hart riff.
You remember certain things about a wrestler, especially their entrance music. So we picked as Culture
Hollywood
Shock.
Blondes.
We picked our top 5
No,
entrance themes.
yeah.
Yeah, who's we, bro?
No. Here's
Me
the
and
thing.
Jones should go back to the rafters now.
Yeah, me. No, I'm with you.
We kind of did. I mean, we argued amongst ourselves about it, but as a collective, this is what we came up with. Okay. Now I want you guys to chime in. We'll show what you guys think. The gong with the Undertaker. When you say the Undertaker, you think of dong. You really do.
What
right?
about Time to Play the Game? Madison Square Garden, 2002, Triple H's return.
See, that's
Came
ruthless
back.
aggression. That's where I left. That ruthless aggression vibe, bro. I ain't feeling that shit.
All
right.
right.
Nah,
It's me
number
and
5.
Jones, Jay and Ethan versus Vinny with his top 5.
Number 5. All right. Number 5. We picked my man, my legend, my Hall of Famer, Virgil. Now,
No, there's
Virgil-
worse. There's worse
Now,
themes
listen.
than his.
Well, of course, we did. I mean, there are,
You
but
could put the Bushwhackers in there. They had some
I don't
shitty
think the
intros.
Bushwhackers were that bad.
Yeah, you definitely can put
They
the
were
music
pretty
for,
bad.
Come
Yeah.
on.
They were pretty bad, bro.
I think the Bushwhackers were more of just a generic.
No. If my dad liked them, they were pretty bad. And my dad loved the Bushwhackers. That's just legit. I'm just not talking shit. I'm being real. My dad loved the Bushwhackers. That means it's in the top 5 of the worst of all time.
Go ahead, Jones. I'll let you do the comments while I do these pictures here. But here, all right. So people are saying, what are they saying here? Oh, now Jamie Bonner has a good one. I didn't even think about this one. Sherry moaning Shawn for the original Sherry version of the Shawn Michaels entrance music.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't
but
bad.
here's
It had a purpose.
But here's the thing, though. If you talk Sherry, you have to talk about her Royal Rumble 91 with Warrior and that whole skit, bro. I'm just saying that changed my idea of Sherry in my mind
When
forever.
he's smelling his finger.
Oh, yeah. And she kissed him and like, yeah.
So does anyone in chat agree with Virgil? I mean, Virgil was super generic, boring 80s music. It really was. It was like, it wasn't chosen for him. It was chosen from like a B movie, and it just did not fit the man whatsoever.
Yo,
It was
that should be the background music of the next fucking Olive Garden commercial.
You know what? You know what's the best thing about Virgil, in my eyes, growing up, is when I went to Survivor Series '92 in Yokozuna's first pay-per-view, and he squashed the shit out of him. That was great. Just saying.
Very
Just
nice.
saying.
Speaking of Virgil, I talked to Virgil the other day, and he's going to be on an episode of Culture Shock Live.
Yo, let's do it, bro.
I'm on vacation that week.
No, I'll do it, bro. I'll be like,
He's
bro.
gonna be, Virgil,
I'll be like,
he said he'll
tell
be
me
a
about your
co-host on Culture Shock Live.
He's gonna tell us like, "Yo,
I'm
man,
going back to the rafters.
yeah, he's gonna tell us where'd you get that NWO shirt at, man? That's hard to get."
I can make that belt for you. I can get
yo,
it done.
hey, I'm just gonna be in the background eating breadsticks.
Yo. Now we're saying worst entrance themes. Now, here's the thing. I thought Ravishing Rick Rude had one of the best entrance
I mean,
themes.
WCW, he did.
Yeah,
WWE. With the, I mean, you know, come on.
So
The
they
sexy
edited
music?
out. They edit out on the Peacock because I was watching
Yeah.
SummerSlam '90.
They did.
And when he comes out for his match, where he carried the Warrior through that whole match, it's just so bad.
See, I agree with Richard Simpson. There's no way it was that bad. There's no way.
It was bad. It was pretty bad. And their matches were even worse.
Brian Hip thought
Let's
it was
just be
catchy.
real.
All right. So we're going to go. All right. Number 4. So number 5 was Virgil. As you could see, a lot of us disagreed, but we had to come to some sort of agreement.
We did
All right,
come.
everybody can
Don't
talk
come.
about. Please do not come. Everyone can mention their honorable mentions, though, right? Number 4. Now this is all debatable. Number 4. I pushed hard for this one. All right. I put version
did.
1 of Diesel. Listen to me. Listen to me right now. Okay. This had to be one of the most annoying entrance themes of all time. It was literally a truck horn and an engine over and over and over until the V2 version came out, and it was boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
You know, it had the
V2
little-
was way better than V1.
Yeah, V2 was better, but this was god awful. Anyone agree with it? You all agree with this? Can you agree with this, guys?
Like V1 of Diesel is what I would imagine Carmine's dinner bell sounds like.
Someone did mention this. Bodie Men on a Mission was talked about.
Yes, that was.
It was American Males.
Nope. That was catchy, Carmine. You can't say that.
Oh, thank you, Brian. Yes, you gotta
Brian's
agree.
gonna get put on timeout.
No.
Brian's a ginger, so you only take half.
Come
of
on,
his...
Jones, American males.
Shout out to Brian for agreeing with this one. Now, this one was a surprise for me. Joey brought this one up, and I didn't even realize this one existed, man. And he sent me the Titantron video of this, and I was like, holy shit, this was bad. This was awful. British Bulldog 99. Okay. I didn't. Let me get the right picture here. British Bulldog 99. I don't even. Do any of you remember this one?
I don't know if you remember him as much as you try to block some certain things out.
Was it played enough?
I think he was known
It
for
was
in that
played
era
enough.
is when he won the hardcore title. Is when he threw the chair across the room and it hit Stephanie.
That was hilarious.
The Bulldog 99 theme, okay, was literally a dog barking and then some super really generic, boring rock music.
They
It was
butchered
bad.
it, bro. They
You
butchered
literally heard in the beginning. It was like, what? Because the British Bulldog, you always remember that music. It should have never been taken away from him. Now, are you talking about Enough is Enough and It's Time for a Change? Are you talking about that one?
No, I liked his 94 one.
I did too.
I do have one. When we get to honorable mentions of hype music, I do have one I'm gonna throw out there.
Dun, 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 dun. I like Doink, man. I even like the heel Doink as well. I thought it was
I
good.
love Doink.
Dun, 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 dun. right.
Another person getting put on timeout. Nah, that was good. His team was.
Come on, man.
Nah.
All right, so that was number 3. Guys, take a look at it. It's right on YouTube. Look up British Bulldog 99 Titantron video. It was awful. Awful music. All right. Number 2. This was close to number 1. All right. This one, another one. This is like a Diesel V1. Ladies and gentlemen, Isaac Yankum DDS.
Is he in the
My
hobby?
God Almighty. What's that tool they use in the dentist's office? What is that?
The drill?
Drill?
Is it a drill? Do
Yeah.
they literally drill your teeth?
Yeah, they drill your teeth.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so if you have a hole in your tooth, they drill it out. And then back in the day, in my age, they used to pack silver in your tooth. Now they have some new age
Yeah, like
polymer.
if you have a cavity, they do clear filling.
So that's literally what the music was. It was it was awful. It was just that sound. Now I get it. That was his gimmick. So I get why they made it that way. But it was like literally no effort was put into this gimmick.
None at all.
They just said, yo, choose that sound. It's scary. Everyone hates the dentist. And that'll scare everyone. No, it just annoys everybody. That's all it does.
Thank God he got Kane, man.
Heel Doink was dope. I agree.
Well, no,
I agree.
he had the fake diesel
Yo.
after this.
It was
Hill
bad.
Doink was legit.
It was bad. Grab them.
That thing was funny. That thing
Love
was funny.
JYD, bro.
It was, yo. Rest in peace, JYD, man. He was awesome. All right.
Ladies
and gentlemen, number 1.
You cannot top
Now
this.
this one we all agreed on.
Yeah.
We unanimously said this is the worst entrance theme in the history of pro wrestling. Yes, I said pro wrestling, not just WWF, WWE, pro wrestling. And for
When
you
Vinny
No
heard
Mercy
it last
guys-
night when we were talking, he's like,
when you know Mercy guys put this, you'll remember this. Ladies and gentlemen, right to censor. This is absolutely
Horrible.
the
I
worst.
so forgot about him.
The worst.
The Good Father.
Look at the good father back there just chilling, like, yo.
It was just the whole
Is that
thing
Val
was a
Venus?
fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's Val Venus.
Bull Buchanan, Stevie
Bull
Richards, and
Buchanan.
Ivory.
God awful.
That was just bad. The whole thing was
It
terrible.
was it was that sound. Now, yo, this one, you know what? This is an honorable mention. It was
If you
literally
gonna
a
give that an
drum
honorable
roll.
mention, you gotta give Earthquakes an honorable mention.
But his had at least a drum. This
was
was
trash.
literally just a drum roll.
What about Tugboat?
He at least
Yeah,
had
but
a beat with his too, though.
And Tugboat was better than Isaac Yankum's.
Yo, I
Yeah.
don't know. Honorable mention could go to the Warlord.
That's another one. It's
He
another
didn't
one.
have a theme
Yeah.
music.
It's another one. So that, ladies and
Just walked out.
that was literally our top 5. Most of our top 5 worst entrance themes in pro wrestling. And you guys have a lot more, but all right, I'm gonna now. Then we started talking about ring gear. What the wrestlers walked out in, right? And man, there's some bad ones.
I'll agree with you.
I
on that
said that. I said that.
one. On music.
You know what? And gear as well. Andre the Giant. All right. Number 5.
Blame Vinny.
There he
Jesus
is.
Christ.
Farouk Assad.
That's
Poor
just
Farouk.
horrible. No, man.
Farouk Assad.
Do
was
you
pretty
think he was
bad.
in trouble?
Exactly.
You think he was in trouble with Vince at that time in his career where, like,
No,
He was
'cause
just
that's,
like-
that's what Vince wanted. That's when
That
he
was his
came in.
debut outfit.
Yeah.
that's
This was
just
He
so
didn't come in
bad.
trouble.
Now, the
Right.
only reason that Farouk
It's
Assad is
causing
number
splatter.
5 is because of this.
Oh,
Yes.
Sonny, bro.
Oh,
I will
my
bail her out of jail right now.
Now, here's the thing. I mean, Sunny is absolutely gorgeous here, but she just does not fit as the manager of Farouk Assad.
I mean, she bounced from the Body Donnas to the Godwins to the Smoking Guns to Farouk to LOD.
Oh, she was LOD 2000.
Yeah.
But it's like Farouk is like half a Sub-Zero or something.
And he had that music, that gladiator music he would come out to. Because we were talking about his music too, and it wasn't too bad.
Look
Right.
at his face though in that picture though. Does that look like a face of a dude that's happy? He's like, yo,
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
definitely just there for the
He's putting
paycheck.
his hands up like, yo, Ted Turner, take me back.
Come on, man.
Please take me back.
All right, number 4, worst ring gear. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Aldo Montoya.
Oh my God.
Come to the ring. Come to the ring and see this guy.
Portuguese man of war.
Come to the ring and see this guy waiting for you. What a joke. He's got a camel toe. Look at him.
he does. I never noticed that.
Look at him. Yeah,
He
he's got a camel
legit
toe.
does.
Jesus. The colors.
Can you
Poor
come to the
Owen.
ring and see him waiting for you?
Hey,
and then
if
you
you-
got a win coming.
But if you caption this picture like he's flying through the air, right? I caption it like, yo, I'm a pony. He's just, how do you caption that?
Poor Owen. I'm telling you. Now, guys, if you think there's anyone that's worse, let us know in the comments, please. Let us know, because there are a lot of
I
bad
said
ones.
Max Moon. Yes.
We co-signed on that. Damn, Randall.
Damn it, chill.
Randall coming out the cuts, bro.
Iraq man
Yeah.
was bad.
Okay,
Andy is coming out.
number 3. Number 3 of the worst ring gear. My God Almighty, Bastion Booger.
Where
Now,
did these
Bastion-
jokes start, Joey?
This is Carmine when he was in the business here. This is
Oh my god, that's super.
there he is, Carmine.
Hey, stay tuned for the new show coming Fridays.
Bastion Booger, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I was looking at pictures of Bastion Booger, and man, some of his promos were awful. He was
Yo,
like
I'm
basically
okay. So the
vomiting.
only pay-per-view, hold on, let me stop you right here. because you said it looks like Carmine. Okay. The only pay-per-view he was at was Survivor Series 93. He's teaming with Bam Bam Bigelow and the Head Shrinkers. When you see Bastion Booger eat, you'll realize that it's
Wow.
You're muted, Jay. Jay probably cursing up a storm while he muted himself.
Yo, I can picture Carmine right now stirring his spaghetti sauce. You motherfuckers, that ain't me.
Number two. This one was a close. I mean, the 1 and 2 were tough. They were tough. As a matter of fact, I'm switching it up now. All right. Number 2, Joey announced this guy because you brought this one out the woodwork. You ready? Ladies and gentlemen, who is it, Joey?
Battle Cat.
I forgot about him. Holy crap.
Hold on. Hey,
That's
Vinny.
starring Mike Holincheck or Mike Checks.
Battle Cat with a K.
Vinny, check your messages.
All right. Let's see here. In my messenger?
Yeah.
All right. Jesus God. All right. Yeah, we're gonna
I
put this
don't
up
agree
here.
with this one, but 'cause there's
I'm
far
telling you,
worse
man,
than him.
Battle Cat was awful. Look at the mask. Does this
Battle
scare
Cat
you?
could wrestle though.
Look at him.
He was a jobber, but he could wrestle.
Look at him. And then look at this. God almighty.
Deal. The 90s were rough, bro. The early 90s were rough.
Yeah, they
Is that Ivan Cole or what?
They
It was
were
Boris Zukov, one of the
Oh yeah,
Bolsheviks.
when he was with Nikolai.
this is that time where they were still in like half like character mode.
This is
and-
gobbledygooker time, right?
I think so, right? Was this
This
95?
predates Gobbledygooker, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Gobbledygooker was 1990.
Oh, so this is man, he still didn't learn his lesson.
This is like Hangover.
Somebody guessed number 1 in the comments, though. I think it was Ron. Number 1. I mean, there's nothing that could top this. Ladies and gentlemen, Mantaur. Mantaur was at. Congratulations to Mantaur.
I agree. Carmine also
John.
said it, but Giant Gonzalez is worse than Mantaur.
Yeah,
Now-
with the
Now listen,
airbrush suit with the
we
feathers.
argued about Giant Gonzalez. We did argue about that, and I don't know, something about Giant Gonzalez that kind of brings me back to the feels a little bit. Brings me back to like
If you wanna
WrestleMania
do it
9.
that way,
WrestleMania 9 was trash. bro.
Go to
Yo.
Elegante. He has 2 bad
Wait,
gimmicks.
no. Hold on, Jay. I'm gonna fight you on this because when
No,
Undertaker
WrestleMania 9 was trash.
when Undertaker got chloroformed
Bro,
and fucking was on the gurney, bro, and then he came back from the chloroform 7 minutes later, bro. I was hooked.
The Yeti.
You know what-
The Yeti was
you know
bad.
what was the most horrible part about that? That every time that his countdown played of how many WrestleManias he won, they always used to show him like doing like just random moves on Giant Gonzalez, and then randomly they show him like putting his arm on his hands up, and that was it. Like they didn't show like actually what happened, and he literally won by DQ.
PN News
WrestleMania
was
9 was
another one that
trash.
was brought up. PN News and Giant Gonzalez were both brought up. Shockmaster, I think we just felt bad for because
That was
So
bad.
but hold on, given this time and a few years, post this time, because I don't know when when was this guy around?
Who?
Mantaur
Mantaur.
95.
95.
Yeah, so what? So I'm gonna throw out their counter though. Their counter for the most hype entrance, given the time, I'm not saying 2021, 2022, given the time, the oddities.
Oh my God.
I couldn't
Bro.
stand ICP.
Bro, I'm going that route. I'm going that
Now,
route.
the one thing I will give Mantaur is that he started the UGG phase. All right. He really did. I blame him.
So
blame
I'm
him
gonna
for
tell you
these
this.
Uggs.
Since it's Royal Rumble season, Watch Royal Rumble 95. It's the gimmick battle royal, basically. Like all these
Bro.
wrestlers from 95 is in there. That like Mantaur, Quang, Aldo Montoya.
They tried to make him a little scarier. They added some face paint to him, and it just didn't work. Glacier was pretty bad too. Yeah. So that is the top 5.
Do you like my picture I sent you?
And I have a picture from Joey here. Joey, send it to Jones so he can upload it. And I'm going to show another fun photo. So before we go into the next topic of interest, I do have an announcement for the show, guys. All right. And this is an exciting announcement. We were talking about, hold on. Add a little music here. We have a new sponsor for this show by the name of Jack Soaps. Jack Soaps is a sponsor of the show. And the reason why is because Mr. Tim sent me an assortment of soaps. Now, I'm the guy that goes out and buys some regular soap. You know, I'll get the whatever is $7.99 the bottle, the liquid gel,
Irish Spring.
Irish Spring. He'll be like, no, listen, that's not really good for you. Do you know what type of ingredients are in that soap? I was like, fuck if I know, right? Then I realized, why does my wife keep cheating on me? What? Right? Why does that keep happening? Then I started sniffing myself a little bit. I'm like, the fuck am I doing? Let me try some Jack Soaps.
What the fuck is he doing in the comments, bro?
So
stay tuned for Bath Bombs by Jack Soaps. I'm just saying.
They sent me some soaps here. This is some cedarwood tea tree. I mean, this thing looks so good you want to eat it.
That's some manly shit right there, bro.
Now, this is handmade, all natural soap, right? Get your armpits with it. Get your balls. Get your ass crack. You're going to be clean as a whistle.
You got to get the booty crack, bro.
Now,
But look at all
use these type of soaps. I have one from Dr. Squatch, which were $10 a soap.
The lavender lemongrass.
Oh, that's the one I just ordered.
A little Gobby Gold.
Yo, so I'm going to make the switch. I'm going from Irish Spring to Jack Soaps.
All right. But then they also have bath salts.
Which you can
Don't eat them.
Okay.
Don't eat them.
Snort them.
And they got a little
They're little mini
bath
pop
bombs.
bombs. You're fine.
They got
Yo,
some bath bombs.
I'm getting Crystal some bath bombs. Stay tuned.
Now, my wife tried out the oatmeal bath bomb today. And she said, man, it made her feel so good. It wasn't me, it was the bath bomb. But I noticed ever since I started using this soap, she stopped cheating on me. So you know what? Thank you, Jack Soaps.
I gotta try
I'm searching for that answer.
We have a gift for all of you here. If you go to jacksoaps.com, use code PTM for pounding the meat. Yes, PTM. You get 15% off your purchase. And they also sponsor Thunder Rosa from AEW. He works a lot with the AEW guys. They promote the soaps and they use the soap. So ever since I got in my little kit, my little packet, that's all I've been using. So thank you to Jack Soaps for sponsoring Pounding the Meat.
I got to throw this out. I got to throw this out there. Hey, Jack, I know you're watching. We need to do a fluffy bath bomb, bro. Hey, I'm just saying, bro. Once you go fluffy, bro, I'm just saying.
The soaps will save your marriage. I like that.
Once you go fluffy, you're going to get puffy.
So shout out to Jack Soaps for taking care of us. He's also in the U.S. Army, and he's also a belt collector. So he's part of the community. So support him and support the cause and support real good soap, healthy soap. Check it out, jacksoaps.com. Use code PTM. You get 15% off.
Come on, Jones, put it up.
So there's something I wanted to talk about. Man, this hour flew by.
Oh, the picture.
I noticed something that hit the Facebook waves. What happened, Jones?
The photos are up.
Okay, real quick, let's show these photos here that Joey sent me. Oh, so here's more of a Bastion Booger. This is Carmine on Bam here. Yes.
Bro, he ate that whole hot dog in one bite.
It's got a guest on live there.
Ted DiBiase Jr. is on live.
So this post showed up. This one from Fandu Belts.
Oh.
Scammer alert. Sorry if I pronounced the name wrong. We'll just say Randy Lau opened a case against us for not receiving his belt. Here are pictures from his Instagram showing the belt with his customized nameplate. So this guy ordered a belt from Fandu with a customized nameplate, put a claim in that he didn't receive the belt, and flexes with it on Instagram. Real smart. Really, really smart. So that made me think, because everyone was up in arms about, how can this guy do this? How can he be such an ass and get a product and not pay for it? Right? Made me think, well, in this community, there's been a lot of that.
Oh, do tell.
There's been a lot of receiving a product and not paying for it.
I'm just gonna sit back and relax.
Oh, no, I got to clarify. So, is this American on American crime?
Not necessarily.
Yeah. Do tell.
So,
I'm just taking notes.
I just want to know, I was upset when I saw the Fandu Belts thing because we work hard for our money, right? Everyone on this screen, believe it or not, has a job. And the belts that we own, we pay for. We work hard for them. We pay for them because we want them and we want to earn them the right way. And there are people in this community who claim that they're on the up and up.
Yes,
Claim that they are the ones that are the leaders or the godfathers.
The godfathers,
of sorts,
as you say,
right?
as you would say.
And that made me think, well, if you're a leader or someone who's been in the community for so long, shouldn't you lead by example, right? Shouldn't you be the one that shows the people that are coming into this community the right way to do things? That's my question. So it made me think Josh Hammer, right? Because I've received plenty of screenshots. I mean, more than enough to see that this man, everyone's been talking about Eddie this, Eddie that, Eddie blah, blah, blah. We all know. We all know what went on there. There's been enough to know what's going on. And so we're just waiting to see his status, because if he ever tries to step foot back, he's getting clobbered, right? I mean, he might as well quit while he's ahead. But one person that kind of slipped through the cracks here, okay, if we're holding people to this standard, like this man with the Fandu, this is one case that I've seen. Now, I've heard there's other cases, but there's one case, and everyone was like, oh, fuck him. He's done. Get him out of here. Get him out. Trash. I agree. But other people should be held to that same standard, right? Josh Hammer's one of them.
Consistency.
Josh Hammer's one that has stolen thousands and thousands of dollars from hardworking makers. I don't give a shit if they're making bootlegs or not. You know what they're doing?
Bullied them.
They're working to feed their families. They're working to survive. Think about that. How pissed off would you be if you're creating something, whether it be a bootleg or not, and you sell that product thinking, you know what, this guy's trustworthy. He'll pay me the money. And he comes up with excuses like, my bank account is frozen because of an audit. Because Josh Hammer knows that they don't know what goes on in the United States as far as bank accounts. Frozen because of an audit. I have 10,000 frozen in my account because of an audit. Sorry, can't pay you.
Don't forget, you have to pay for a lawyer now.
Really?
Newman Ali always got his money.
That's not just one maker. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's even 6. What's the difference?
Now I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm just going to throw this out there. I'm going to go on a limb. I could be right or wrong. You could stop me if I'm wrong. Again, like we said with I don't even say his name anymore. Like we said with the EW situation, circumstance doesn't get you out of dick. Doesn't get you out of nothing. Just because you can go and throw out, hey, I'm getting a divorce, a surprise divorce, doesn't mean you're a fucking terrible individual. Wonder why you're getting a divorce.
Can I say something? I don't give 2 fucks what you're going through. Don't care. Don't give a shit. Because guess what? If I went in and robbed a bank and I said, listen, guys, I'm sorry, I'm going through a divorce. I got to rob you. What are they going to say? Go fuck yourself. So guess what? Go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit. Don't care. Because what you're doing is just as bad as what EW did. And it's just as bad as what Lao Wang did, whatever his name is. I don't care. Don't care. You're a piece of shit. What you did was wrong. What you did has been exposed. And now I see you saving face. Oh, Eddie robbed me of $500 too. What'd he say? I was what? I was I forget the term he used. I forget. It was so stupid. It was dumb. But anyway, I don't give a fuck about what you're going through because theft is theft. Plain and simple.
You reap what you sold. Same with EW.
Theft is theft.
Everybody in this hobby, every single person needs to understand you're only as good as your fucking word. I don't care if you're a middleman. I don't care if you're just an individual seller. I sold about 2 days ago. I told the guy, I was like, yo, as soon as the post office goes, I'll send your belt. Good. Hat is tracking. No problem. You're only as good as your integrity allows you to be. These guys are pieces of shit and need to be eradicated. And those that want to co-sign and protect them, bro, suffer their same fate. Because we don't need you.
Hoodwinked. I guarantee you. 110%. Josh knew what was going on. He was in on it because he started doing the same thing.
I think EW learned it from Josh.
Yeah,
Started doing the same thing. And it doesn't even matter because any of those motherfuckers in that old group who still support that, who are still cool with that, who think it's okay just because they're from Pakistan, it doesn't matter. As long as I get my belt, you're just as much of a piece of shit.
Suffer with them.
So understand something. We're not here to say, oh, we're in control, we're doing it. No, we're just calling it like it is. There's plenty of shit against him. Hold everyone to the same standard. Just like you decapitated this dude for taking a Fandu belt. Do the same thing. Decapitate this motherfucker for what he's done to makers, for what he's done for people. The dude was begging Josh, begging him for some sort of payment that he promised to pay his bills, to feed his kids. Okay? And the excuses were mind-boggling. Like anyone that that understands how banks work here knows that's bullshit. Come on, dude. You're a piece of shit and you know it. And now you're hiding. I don't give a fuck what you do anymore. All I care about is that people know what you've done. Now it's on people. It's on you guys as a community to decide what to do from now. I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you how to react. All I can say is I know what I feel and what I think, that he's a piece of shit and he's just as bad as Eddie. Just as bad.
But
I don't care if Eddie just stole from us, the people as well. That's bad. But theft is theft 100%. I don't give a fuck. You're both pieces of shit.
I'm gonna throw out something else too. Y'all that think that this isn't gonna happen again, you can be complacent and you can and 6 months from now, these guys know they can slide back in the hobby if you allow them to. Don't allow them to. Hold them accountable, because you know what? At the end of the day, it's your money that they're stealing. It ain't my money. I don't buy their belts.
I don't give shit to them.
It ain't my money. It's your money that they're stealing from you guys. So you know what? From 6 months from now, when they try to come back in this hobby, no, give them a big fucking finger and tell them, no, you're not doing business in the hobby. There's enough people watching.
Go to the makers and support the makers. Give them the money. Of course, I'm not saying that all makers are innocent. No, do your research. Make sure you're going to right people like the Mayans, like Classic Shields, or even if you want to go American, go Dan. Go to people that you know have a track record. Josh Hammer, Eddie Williams are scammers. 110 fucking % are scammers. They're on scammers' lists. Do not do business with them. Do not support them. Do not back them. They're both pieces of shit. Plain and simple. And next week, next Friday, next Thursday, we're going to be off.
1/28/22.
January 28th, my baby daddy, my best friend, Jay Cross, is coming back with season 2 of Get the Strap.
Uncensored.
And he's got a lot to say about this whole situation. And we're going to leave you with this. We love you all, and we thank you so, so much for all the engagement, for all the viewership, for all the support. JackSoaps.com. Use code PTM for actual soap. Smell good. Get your girl back. But we're going to leave you with this one. Here it is. And we will see you next week on Friday.
Tell you 60 days when it's not. Like, just be honest.
Keep not talking bullshit for another hour.
The boot I had, I sent you a picture of, was atrocious.
My favorite belts that you guys do is, of course, the Winged Eagle.
I've seen people post Classic Shields HD Winged Eagle for $1,500 and get it because people don't want to wait a year.
They are American plates.
That shop, fantastic for what it is.
You're devoting yourself to this hobby, the drama that comes along with it. Go get some ass.
I open this up, and this to me is as close as I'll ever get to sniffing a WWF belt that you feel like it could have been in the ring.
Once you hold a zinc belt, it just has a different feel to it.
No matter how much we like, no matter how much we want it and like it, it's someone else's property.
It needs to be as accurate as possible, because if not, the whole belt's going to be shit.
This one's on Romeo Anderson leather.
The fact that it's being flaunted in front of people's faces is what's driving them crazy.
Their IC, they quote you as a lot lower.
It was all about your polishing.
I get accused of being an elitist. It's not an elitist.
And that's fine. If you want to own a Figs 2mm brass, it's fine.
I've bought a lot of belts. I've learned through trial, tribulation, and getting yelled at by my wife. But buy it right the first time.
Then you do what you do, right, with the leather and all that.
This is what you can afford, and that's the belt you want. Get it. I'm not going to knock you for it.
We have zero right to this shit.
Dan McMahon said it best. If Reggie makes 10 classic IC belts right now, all 10 of them are going to look different.
Basically, this show is to give you guys information.
It doesn't need to go dark. The hobby does need to evolve.
Welcome to Get the Strap.